Hello students, everyone welcome back to your online classes. We will continue with the same topic, that is a shelter so high. Page number 126. Let's begin. The world famous Pashmina. It is believed that a Pashmina shawl is as warm as six sweaters. So, this Pashmina shawl is very famous, and people believe that this Pashmina shawl is as warm as six sweaters. Okay, it is very thin yet very warm. Though it looks very thin, but it keeps us warm. The goats from which the soft Pashmina wool is collected are formed on very high altitudes of 500 meters. So, people collect this Pashmina wool from the goats, and we get this type of goat on a very high altitude, which is about 5,000 meters. In winter, the temperature here drops below 0 degrees Celsius to minus 40 degrees Celsius. So, winter time, the temperature goes very down, and which is below 0 degree to minus 40 degrees Celsius. A coat of warm hair grows on the goat's body, which protects it from extreme cold. So, this warm hair protects these goats from extreme cold. The goats shed some of their hair in summer, so these goats, they shed their some of the hair in summer. This hair is so fine that 6 of these would be as thick as one of your hairs. So, the goat's hair is very fine, and 6 of this hair will be as thick as one hair of yours or mine. The fine hair cannot be woven on machines, and so weavers of Kashmir make these shawls by hand. So, this fine hair, it cannot be woven by machine. So, what they do is, the people of Kashmir, they weave these shawls by hand. This is a long and difficult process. So, to woven this shawl, it takes time, and it is very difficult. After almost 250 hours of weaving, one plain Pashmina shawl is made. So, in order to woven this Pashmina shawl, it takes almost 250 hours. Imagine how long it would take to make a shawl with embroidery. So, you just imagine that to make a shawl with embroidery, then how much time will it take? As we stepped into the tent, I realized that I could stand straight. So, when he went into the tent, now he realized that now here he could stand up straight. It was not like my tent, because that tent was very big. It was not small like his tent. I also saw that the rainbow was as big as a room of my flat in Mumbai, and this rainbow tent was as big as a room which he has a flat in Mumbai. It was held up by 2 wooden poles in the middle. So, in the middle, this tent was held up by 2 wooden poles. There was an opening to let out the smoke from the chula. So, there was one side, there was opening, from which smoke was going out from the chula. Namgyal told that the design of this tent is more than 1,000 years old, and the design which the tent has was the design which was very old. The tent protected the Changpas from extreme cold, and this tent only protected this Changpas, tribal people, from extreme cold. How cold must it be? In winters, the temperature drops many degrees below zero. So winter time the temperature goes very down, okay, to 0. The wind blows at 70 kilometers per hour. So in winter time wind also blows at 70 kilometers per hour. Imagine if you were on a bus which was going at this speed, how far from your house would you reach in 1 hour? So you have to imagine and answer. Near the Rebo there was a place to keep sheep and goats. So near the Rebo, that is 10th, there was a place in order to keep sheep and goats. Changpas call this lekha. So they used to call this lekha. The walls of a lekha are made with stones. So in Likha there was a wall and they were made up of stones. Each family puts a special mark on their own animals. So each family has animals. So in order to not to get mixed up, so they put a special mark on their animals. The women and young girls count and take the animals out of the lekha. So the women and the young girls, those who are there, they count the animals and they take those animals out of the lekha. For the Changpas, their animals are a very important part of their life. Is any animal part of your life, for example, as a pet or as helpers in farming? So for these people, okay, for these Changpas, animal is very essential for them in their life, okay. So do you have those type of animals at your home, like as a pet or as helpers in farming? List 5 ways in which different animals are a part of your life. Do goat and sheep need their own fur and wool? Discuss. Find out. You read that in Changthang the temperature drops below 0 degrees Celsius. Look at newspapers and the TV to find cities in India or abroad where the temperature drops below 0 degrees Celsius. In which months do you expect to see this? So in that you have read that in Changthang that the temperature goes down to 0 degrees Celsius. So what you have to do is you have to look on the TV and you have to see the news, and in which cities also, which are the cities that the temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius, and in which months do this temperature goes down, you have to find out. Towards Srinagar, I spent a few days with the Changpas, but sadly it was time to move on. So Gaurav, he spent few days with the Changpas, but the sad thing that now it was time for him to leave this place. My return journey would take me away from this special part of the world towards towns which looked like a totally different world. Now his journey, this journey was very special part. Now again he have to move towards the town, okay, and this place was different from town. This time I took a different route from Leh. Now returning time he took a different route, okay. I was going towards Srinagar via Kargil. Now he is going towards Srinagar through Kargil. I saw many more amazing buildings and different houses, and returning time also he saw beautiful buildings and different types of houses. I stayed in Srinagar for a few days, and in Srinagar also he remained for a few days. I was amazed by the houses there, and he was surprised to see the houses. They took my heart away. Some houses are on the mountains while some are on water. I took many pictures of this. See my photo album, that is in page number 128. So by seeing those houses he was feeling very happy, okay, and after seeing those houses he took many photographs, like some houses were on the mountains and some houses were on water. So in the next page you can see the images of those photographs. So here are the pictures which he had clicked, okay. Houses of Srinagar, my photo album, that is you can see here the houses are on water and some of the houses are on mountains. Tourists who come to Srinagar love to stay in houseboats. Houseboats can be as long as 80 feet and around 8 to 9 feet wide. So tourists, those who come to visit this place, Srinagar, they love to stay in houseboats, and these houseboats may be long. It may be long as 80 feet and around 8 to 9 feet wide. Okay. Many families in Srinagar live in a donga. This is called donga. These boats can be seen in Dal Lake and Jhelum River. And this donga, you can see this donga in Dal Lake and Jhelum River. From inside, the donga is just like a house with different rooms. So inside this donga is just like a house, okay, having different rooms. Beautiful carving on wood can be seen on the ceiling of houseboats and some big houses. And in houseboats and in some big houses, you can see the beautiful carving on wood. This design is called Khatam band. So this this carving is called Khatam band, which has a pattern that look like a jigsaw puzzle. You can see here the pattern. In villages of Kashmir, houses are made from stones cut and kept one on top of the other and coated with mud. So then in Kashmir, you can see the houses and which is made of stones, and that stones are kept one after the other, and the walls are coated with mud. Wood is also used. The houses have sloping roofs, and in order to make this house, Kashmiri people, they have used wood. Okay, and these houses have sloping roofs. You can see here sloping roofs. Some old houses have a special type of window which comes out of the wall. You can see here. These are the old houses, and this has a special window. This is called dab. This is called dab. It has beautiful wooden pattern. You can see here. It is wonderful to sit here and enjoy the view. You can sit here, and from this window you can enjoy the outside view. The old houses here are made of stone, bricks and wood. And the old houses, these are made of stone, bricks and wood. Okay, the doors and windows have beautiful arcs. So you can see here the design of doors and windows. When I started my journey, I had not imagined that in one state I would see so many different kinds of houses and lifestyles. So when Gaurav started his journey, he have not thought that in one state only he can see different kinds of houses and their living styles. I had a wonderful experience of living on the mountain in Leh and another of living on water in Srinagar. So he had a wonderful experience of living on the mountains in Leh and another of living on water, which was in Srinagar. I saw how both the houses in these areas were made to suit the climate. Return journey. Again, it was time to move on. In Jammu, I saw houses like I have been seeing in Mumbai. Now it was time for him to return back to Mumbai. So in Jammu also he saw houses like which he has seen in Mumbai. The same cement, brick, steel and glass. These houses are very strong. It was made up of the same thing like cement, brick, steel and glass, and these houses were very strong. But they are not as special as the houses I was lucky to see in Leh and Srinagar. But these houses which was made of cement, brick, steel and glass, these were not special which he has seen in Leh and Srinagar. After a long journey, Loner and I were about to reach Mumbai. So after their long journey, this Loner and this one Gaurav, they are now about to reach Mumbai. My heart felt heavy. So that time he was not feeling good. Okay, I also felt that my motorcycle did not want to come back. So he also thought that now his motorcycle also want to take rest. I was happy that I had learned and experienced so many new things. So he was very happy that after traveling for long, he was happy that he had experienced many new things. I had also brought back some memories in my camera, and he has also captured some photos in his camera. And of course, this was not the end, but still, this was not the end. Next time, when Loner and I get bored of the city, we will again set out for a new journey. And Gaurav is saying that if he feels bored in Mumbai, then again Loner and Gaurav will again they will plan out for a new journey. Tell. The houses in different parts of Jammu and Kashmir are made to suit the climate and the needs of the people there. So, in Jammu and Kashmir, the houses were made in order to suit the climate and for the needs of the people. Are there different types of houses in the place where you live? If yes, think about the reasons. So, wherever you are living, and if there are different types of houses in your place, then you have to write the reasons. Think of your own house. Is there something special in it, like a sloping roof as it rains a lot, or a courtyard where you can sleep when it is hot, or where things are kept in the sun for drying, etc.? Make a drawing. What are the materials used for making a house? Is it mud, brick, stone, wood, or cement? So while building a house, whatever the materials you have used, you have to write. Discuss and write. Look at this picture. Can you see any houses in the picture? These houses are made of stone and mud. Nobody lives here in winter. In summer, the Bakarwal people live here when they bring their goats to higher lands for grazing. So you look at this picture, and can you see any houses in the picture? Yes, we can see. And these houses are made with stones and mud. But in winter time, nobody lives in these houses. But in summer time, the Bakarwal people come here and live. Okay, because that time they bring their goats to higher lands for grazing. Can you guess the similarities and differences in the life of Bakarwal people and the life of the Changpas? So you have to find the similarities, same thing, and the differences about Bakarwal people and Changpas people. You have to write, okay? What we have learned. In this chapter, what are the things that we have learned? You read about different kinds of shelters in Jammu and Kashmir, some on high mountains, some on water, some with beautiful designs in wood and stone, and some mobile shelters that can even be packed and carried to another place. So, describe how these shelters suit the needs of the people who live there. So, you have to describe how are these different from the house you live in. So, how does this vary from your house and this house? You have to write. You have to describe everything. And students, copy all the answers I will send you through WhatsApp, and copy all the answers in your notebook, okay? Thank you, students.